Hello and welcome to the Siop thing. Today I want to talk about interacting, that is students interacting with each other, because we do not always want to have to be the ones to perform on stage. Sometimes we want them to work with each other to get learning done in groups or in partners. And I want to talk about how those opportunities for interaction should be structured. This is the key word of the quote that I found in Scaffolding Learning, Scaffolding Language, Pauline Gibbons' book about teaching ELL learners in mainstream classrooms, which is what we are all doing. I'm going to read it to you even though you can read. Structured opportunities for ELLs to engage, blah, 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 must become an integral part of lesson planning. Structured opportunities. Here are some opportunities that you're probably already giving in your class. Hey guys, you can work on this in groups. Hey guys, turn to your neighbor and think, pair, share. Hey guys, here are some discussion questions. And those are opportunities, but they are not structured opportunities. So let's talk about 3 ways we can take these opportunities and make them structured to make sure that we have meaningful interaction in our classrooms. Here's one. Hey guys, you can work on this in groups. Everyone does this all the time. Here's something I do to make that group work structured and more meaningful. Let's say there's 3 questions I want them to work on in groups. I give each question to one student in that group. So Ju-hyuk has question 1, Ha-an has question 2, Wilson has question 3. They are the keeper of that question. They do not show the question to their group mates until it is their turn to ask that question. On that question, I will also give maybe the answer to the question, or I will give some keywords they should be listening for. So not only does Ju-hyuk ask his group mates and have them both answer in turn, but he's also the assessor of that question. Then they just go in a circle. Ha-an asks question 2, Wilson asks question 3. I say I have a typo on the screen here, but whatever, you get the point. This is just a way to structure group work to make sure that there is a process of meaningful interaction happening, and it is an upgraded or leveled up opportunity than just giving something and having them do it in groups. Here's another one. Think, pair, share. How many of us do think, pair, share? Think, pair, share is ubiquitous, as you see on the screen. This is a script. A script is just forcing students to interact in a certain way. So I give student A and student B in the think, pair, share. They decide who is who. And I put this up on my screen and they follow it. The first one says, okay, let's make a list of ubiquitous things. You go first. The next one says, okay, one ubiquitous thing is blah, blah, blah. By scripting their interaction, you might think, oh, this is micromanaging. Oh, this is helicopter teaching, which it is a little bit, but by doing this, I can ensure that even my lowest common denominator is able to participate in that think, pair, share, and that it is meaningful, and that it is not just a wasted opportunity of interaction. And number 3, discussion questions in a group, having group discussion. We love doing this. I love doing this. I think we all love doing this. And here's a game that I have structured to make that more engaging and more meaningful. It is impromptu discussion. I give them their discussion questions in a cup or a hat. They have to pull one out. One member of that group is going to have to pontificate and equivocate and blah, 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 talk as much as they can on that question, and they're going to be timed, going for a maximum amount of time they can discuss that question until they run out of ideas. And this way, I can give group roles. So if there's a 4-member group, one person is speaking, one person is timing, one person is judging to see if when their answer is finished, and one person is helping them if they get stuck on that question. Just a way to rotate group roles and make sure that there is meaningful discussion happening, and it's a little bit of a game trying to increase that total time that they can impromptu speak, and it makes it a more meaningful interaction. So, I leave you with this quote from Making Content Comprehensible for English Learners, which is a textbook that we have in the library. If anyone wants to nerd out on some Siop stuff and come check this out, you can come take this back to your room and peruse through it. It has lots of strategies, which honestly, I stole some of these strategies from this book. It says, all interaction will not automatically result in language learning. Academic language often requires explicit modeling and instructional focus. So I hope you think about that the next time you put opportunities for interaction in your classroom. And as always, I hope this helps.